Live from Las Vegas, it's Keto Cooking. Okay, here are the peppers that are all done. Here are the roasted red peppers. I mean, just look at the color of that. I mean, they are tasty, tasty, tasty. Now back here I have the onions and the garlic. You see the garlic is just, I mean, it's ready to go. Now, there's the eggplant, okay? That's going to be made into a sauce. I wouldn't even let Marie go near these serranos to pull them apart. She would catch on fire, I think. And there are the green chilies right there with the jalapeno in there. Tomatoes. And I always save the juice. Okay, because when I blend this up now, that'll go in and that adds the flavor. Okay, so this is going to be part of part 2 of making the sauce, but we're going to focus in on the eggplant. Okay, like I said, we're going to now break this down. This is going to be a green salsa verde. I'm taking the tomatoes right here. I think I'm going to add all 3 of them in with the eggplant. So I got the processor set up. I'm going to run these through. Well, I tell you, whew, pretty hot. Overnight, we sort of chewed on a little bit of these roasted red peppers. I tell you, there's not a better flavor. Mix that with a little bit of cheese. You can mix it with some mozzarella cheese. Also, the queso fresco that I've been using lately. What a flavor. Wow, unbelievable. Okay, also I'm going to be using most of the garlic for this eggplant, and I'm going to probably chop up some of these onions to put in, not all of them, because I'm going to use them into the other 2 sauces that I'm going to make. All right. Now, into my food processor here, I'm going to be adding in the tomatoes, and I'm going to start adding in the eggplant. Now, if you have never done this before, you need to try it, because it has a great flavor. It's not always all about tomato sauce or with the peppers and stuff like that. This is why I say you play with your food. We'll mix this. I mean, everybody says, huh, I never heard of that before. All right, well, you know, back in the day, people didn't hear about tomato sauce either. So you had to use them up, basically. And everybody traditionally makes eggplant the same way. Now in here is some of the olive oil that goes with it. Looks kind of crazy. You would never think that eggplant would turn out green like that, but it does. It has that little bit of a green tinge to it. I'm going to blend this up, and I'll bring it back when it's all pureed. Okay. Now, I blended that for a little bit. I'll pull it off. Let me give you a sneak peek of it. There it is right there. I mean, again, I always talk about the aroma. So now this is kind of thick right here, and that's what we want. So now I'm going to add my tomato sauce to it. Okay, I do have some pepper sauce up in the freezer that I'm going to show you in a minute. Now, that's the way it looks right there. What I did was I added some of a good friend of mine from Not For Nothing Homestead, Ginger. This is her Wee Italian. This is good stuff. Here, take a smell. It's got a great flavor to it. Nice blend that she puts together. I don't ask what it is. It's her blend, and it's good enough for me. Also, I put probably about 8 or 9 cloves of the roasted garlic in there. A little bit of the onion, okay, and then most of the pepper juice in there to loosen it up. Now, what I'm going to do with this is going to go into a pot, all right, and I also have some pepper sauce already done that's in the freezer that I'm going to take out, and I'm going to put that in with this blend here. And of course, my go-to, Mexican oregano. This stuff is really, really good. Now, in this pan here, I am going to take the pepper sauce. I'm sorry. In this pan here, I'm going to take the eggplant, the pureed eggplant, and I'm going to pour it in. Okay, let me do this side here so we get a better picture of it. Bring it up a little high. Now, you're going to be surprised how this comes out. Now, I'm stingy when it comes to this cleaning out a bowl, because just like in some baking, I mean, I'll watch some other people bake stuff and they leave half the stuff inside the pan. I mean, that's part of the recipe, right or wrong. I mean, it doesn't say 4 cups of flour, okay, but just pour out what you can and leave the rest in there. No, I don't do it that way. That's not how it works. All right, well, that's pretty clean. Stir it around in there. We'll get that cleaned up. Now, we clean as we go. Now, this is going to be here like, I'm going to put this on to a low to medium heat just so it doesn't burn, using this type of pot here. Usually doesn't stick. I'm going to be, you know, my friend. I'm going to put that in there a little bit. And we'll stir that around. Just one thing before we do put it on the stove, okay? Now, this is just going to be reheating it, incorporating the other ingredients with it. But I got to tell you, this is already cooked. This was roasted in the oven, and I'm telling you, Marie separated the seeds, did a great job. The skin just popped off it, but you got to taste it. Alone, okay, this would be good. Wow. There again, the garlic, the onion, just the flavor from the sauce. Okay, that was left. Well, if I can find the camera lens, that'd be good. Okay, and the other ingredients, off the charts. Now, I'm gonna add in a little bit of my oregano. Now, a lot of this might seem repetitive if you follow my channel, but you know what? This is step by step of how to make the stuff, okay? If you've never had this before, you need to try it. If you like eggplant, the bitterness is not there. It roasted up really good. The garlic, a little bit of onion that I'm going to chip up a little bit more and put in a little later. Now, we're going to put this over onto the stove. Okay. I'm going to put this on to medium heat. I don't want it too high because I don't want it to scorch on the bottom. And we'll okay, there it is. I'm going to add a little Tommy spice, the oregano, and that smell. Oh man! So now I got to pull out the pepper sauce. You know what? I might try that instead of the pepper sauce, because they're going to make a pepper sauce, a fresh one. Instead of that, maybe I'll use some of that tomato sauce that I just showed you a little while ago that was done with the pork. Maybe we'll try that. Okay, now as that is cooking, just broke a piece of the pork sauce off. Pork sauce. That sounds pretty good. Okay. Yes, in frozen state, but you know what? That's plenty. Lower that heat down a little bit. Alright, just to let you know, this is going to transform the color, okay, as this thaws out. Okay, as you can see right there, it's starting to a little bit. and we'll come back. I'm telling you, this is off the charts good. Okay, as the eggplant sauce is cooking, we are going to start making, and do this real quick with the green salsa verde. We're going to do, but I'm going to do a little something different with this bad boy here. I'm going to add a little bit of some garlic, okay, to it. I'm going to put the rest of that onion in there. It's been already cooked. Well, I'm going to take a chance with this one here. That's a serrano. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take it and cut it. I think that's going to be enough right there. I'm going to put that in there. And this, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take these and I'm going to take them off the stems. I'm puree them up, and I'm going to put them in back in the freezer for other uses. I had a piece of the fresh one. Whew. Hot. Okay. Got the onion in there. I'll add a little oregano to this. Okay. Now you could put an avocado in here. I didn't think of it. But this is just for a little bit of dipping. We have crackers at night that we use. Just a quick little dipper. Let's see. I'm going to add a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I like that little taste to it. You don't have to. Okay. And this is going to go onto the blender. Okay, the magic of video. There it is right there. Now I left it a little to be on a little bit of the chunky side. And here's the moment of truth. I'm going to see now, I had some Anaheims in there, had a little bit of heat to them. So I'm going to give this a taste test and see what happens here. Nothing yet. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, yeah, that was just enough. I'm telling, wow. Pretty cool. Now, we also use this. Gets a little too hot. I use a little bit of the crema. That on seems to cool it down a little bit with the dip. Now you can make this yourself. Where I buy this at, it's a lot cheaper to buy their brand. They also make it homemade there for them. You pay by the quart or by the ounce, I guess. Good stuff. All right, I'm gonna get this to Marie. Man, you know what? I need one more. Taste buds are gone for the day. That's pretty good. All right, let's check out our eggplant sauce. Sorry about that with the camera. All right, now you can actually see that tomato sauce is starting to become friendly with the with the eggplant. Oh, I tell you, the aromas are good. Now this is kind of thick, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I can always thin it out. All right. Wow. Here again. You get another spoon. Give this a little bit of a taste. Might need more tomato sauce. I don't know. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna need a little. And I think this is going to be fine, just the way it is. Different, unique taste to it. And this will be used for future items that I'm going to be cooking. One of them is going to be a pork tenderloin. I'm going to make that almost like a my version of the eggplant sauce. But I'm going to do it like, not a Parmesan, but I'm going to do it in a little bit different way. Okay, getting now to my favorite. Okay, I love a red pepper sauce. I love roasted red peppers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting in the onion. I'm going to peel it back so it just doesn't struggle as much. I mean, they're high speed and everything. That's how I broke the other one. I used it with cheese and it just didn't do it. Add in the rest of the garlic. Okay. I'm going to add in some of the pepper juice. Now, I'm not going to be putting no hot peppers in this one because this one I use for all different types of different meals that we have. But I am going to be putting in my red peppers. Now, these, like I said in the beginning, I got these 3 peppers for $1. I mean, that's unheard of. And look at these things. Look at the meaty. Man, that's a fully ripe pepper. Okay? This thing, I mean, it's off the charts. Now, I'm going to also be adding in that juice and the seeds. Doesn't matter. Okay? I'm also going to be putting in, again, I keep talking about it. You got to try it. Mexican oregano. Probably about a tablespoon because the flavor is deep. It is a deep, rich oregano flavor. I've been doing this for a lot of years, and I tell you what, this seems really to do the trick. All right, I'm going to blend it up. Okay, let's take this all apart. Wow, look at this. No waste. That little cap right there. I mean, look at the richness of this. Look at the color. I mean, now, there again, these are already cooked. I will not freeze this right away because we will also use this as a dipping sauce. Okay? Let me get my trusty spoon here. Now, this is not hot at all. This is just a sweet pepper, a red pepper that we roasted. Now, this is done through, Italians make it this way. Mexicans make. I mean, everybody's pretty well related as far as how they cook things. A little different ingredients once in a while, but most of the time, can't go wrong with this. Yeah, this is a big hit every time. All right. Back to the eggplant sauce. Okay? Just look at how this is coming all together. Okay? Let me give it a little bit of a taste. So, all right, there it is. Finished product. Okay? Eggplant with some tomato sauce that has been cooked with some pork in it. Okay? Great flavor. Okay? Look at that right there. Has the same consistency. Say that 3 times fast. Has the same consistency as a tomato sauce. All right. What a great flavor. Let me take a little taste here. Oh. And it's hot. I don't mean spicy hot. Okay, this is going to sit, cool off, and we're going to pack this away for another use. I'm probably going to use this, like I said before, with a couple chicken dishes, and also with some pork tenderloin, sliced very thin, sauteed up, nice. We'll finish it up that way. Now, this little mamma jamma right here, look at that. That has got a little kick to it, okay? Now, like I said, with the crema, works out fine. So this was like 4 or 5 Anaheim peppers, okay? One jalapeno, okay? Onion, half of a serrano. If I put the whole thing in there, forget about it. And onion and garlic, all right? This will go in the refrigerator. We use this for dipping with our crackers and stuff that we make, the cheese crackers. And then this one here, look at that. Look at that. Okay, that's the pepper sauce. roasted, slow roasted red bell pepper, all right, garlic, roasted onion, okay, little pepper sauce, a little bit of oregano, and that's it right there. This is my favorite. Now you can take this and mix it in with some of that crema and make another type of different dipping sauce with it. Also use it on some of your food that you make. Put it on tacos. However way you want it, but you know what? Make it yourself. I know exactly what's in there. All right, there it is right there. I'm Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. I appreciate you coming by. Hit that like, subscribe. Catch you back next time when we put some of this stuff to use. Take care, everybody.